So the question is, would you rather have the EU Commission, not the EU, or democracy?
Democracy. Yeah, I mean by democratic means, but it must be done with, in a fair way. Like for example, the vote leavers, they sort of took to criminality by cheating with the rigging of the vote leavers funding and stuff like that. You know.
Okay, so you're pro-democracy?
Huh?
You're pro-democracy?
Yeah.
So do you not find it problematic that our elected representatives, the MEPs, cannot propose or amend legislation in the EU Parliament and the laws which govern us and the other EU countries? Okay, I said, do you not find it slightly problematic then, because you're in favour of democracy, that our elected representatives, who are the MEPs, are not able to propose or amend legislation on our behalf in the EU Parliament, and the legislation that comes from the EU is in fact comes from people who are unaccountable and unelected?
Yeah, it's very concerning that so some of them like abuse their power. Like take Nigel Farage for example. Like he came along, he got this thing going, and then he goes and retires. Like he drops us in the shit.
Okay. Well,
I mean, look, I'm not basically highly intellectual when it comes to sort of political affairs, but I like to keep things simple. Okay, if you don't mind. I mean, the reason why I'm here is because I'm quite bonded with European folk because I was put in institutions where I was raised by Europeans, therefore, and also in my social circles I have a lot of European friends as well, like, and ever since this sort of Brexit thing started kicking in, some got intimidated into leaving and stuff like that, you know.
Do you not think it's undemocratic though, even if you don't like it, to have another vote when Leave already won?
Basically, who's going to speak for the under-18s?
Well, they weren't old enough to vote at the time of the referendum.
Exactly. I mean, basically,
that's the case with elections.
It's just as much their future as well as us adults, like, you know, and the adult voters have let the children down.
So if Remain would have won the first time, would you want another vote just to check?
If it was Remain, if Remain was the result, I mean, why change the status quo?
Do you think that's fair though to the people who voted Leave? They just have as much of a democratic right. Yes.
I'm sorry. Let's terminate this interview.
Don't you like talking to people with different points of view? No? You don't want to talk to us? Oh, look, he's walking away, guys. He's walking away. What are you gonna do? Right, you know what I've noticed? They can't even answer the questions. He obviously doesn't know what the Commission is, and also, when I said about the MEPs not being able to propose legislation on our behalf, etc., and accountability, you know he didn't know what the I was talking about. This is what we're dealing with. We cannot let these people win.